5:30. He said she went over 2. She hasn't struck out. She hasn't struck out in like 17 at bats, and this tournament started today. And she.
And that's like
Yeah.
yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah, so weird.
We'll talk afterwards. For that date.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. We'll start this regular board meeting on Monday, June 15th at 6:32.
Would please rise. Pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Smith Green Community Schools mission statement is by focusing on excellent education and providing opportunities for all students to succeed, we strive to be the best small school in Indiana. Before we get started, we'll do a moment of meditation. All right, we'll go right into staff spotlight.
Yes, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize all our staff members who were nominated for the staff spotlight throughout the course of the year. We have a lot of people who are dedicated to our youth here in this community, and even though these people weren't selected, it was a random selection throughout the course of the year, these are all the individuals who were nominated throughout the course of the year for a variety of reasons. And I think that says a lot about our staff.
Very nice.
Next, if we move on to celebrations. Principals, anything you want to share?
Summer school is about over. That's a celebration.
In that case, we'd like to congratulate Coach Doc, his coaches, and athletes for another outstanding season. The highlights being Black Division Conference champions for both boys and girls. Audrey Mapes finished 22nd in state in the discus, throwing 117 feet 11 inches. Also like to congratulate Hunter Miller for placing 6th in pole vault. You went 15 feet 3 inches for that. I know, it's crazy how high they get up in here. And then Smith Green's and Churubusco High School's very first ever state champion was Weston Ott, placing both first in shot with a 65 feet 2 inches, and then comes back and finishes first in discus with a throw of 191 feet 10 inches. So very impressive for all those athletes to accomplish what they did, but obviously specifically for Weston, outstanding. Not only is he an outstanding athlete, but just obviously an outstanding young man. So very, very pleased with him in this performance. We'd also like to congratulate our boys and girls athletes in baseball and softball. Both teams had a great year, especially our girls in softball. Man, it was fun to watch them. So, and they're young, so the future looks bright for them as well. We'd like to recognize and thank our boys golf and our girls tennis team. Both programs had many highlights throughout the course of the year, but it's always fun to see those programs grow and more participants get involved. And then most importantly, we'd like to celebrate another successful year of educating kids in our community. Our teachers do a tremendous job, and we are very fortunate that we have the parental support that we do in this community to do what we do. So, good year all the way around.
Public comments, people wishing to address the board are registered and continue to speak upon arrival at the sheet that is provided, and nobody did. So we will move on from that portion. Next up is the consent agenda.
I'd just like to draw your attention to some potential fundraisers. One is a sell a date girls flag football. Not too sure what that is, but makes me nervous.
Maybe we should inquire before we approve it.
It's just the calendar. The calendar, it's what you see on social media, they pick a date,
Oh,
so if I
yeah.
pick the 22nd, I give you $22.
Yes, gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
And then in August through September, we have a sponsorship for the high school cross-country team, and then Saving More brought sales for the junior class in September as well.
Any questions?
Very good. No,
I will motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I will second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Next, we ask for your approval for the personnel report. We have several administrative contracts obviously up for renewal. Would like you or ask you to approve those. And then I think we have several new staff. I didn't get a chance to highlight them, so I apologize.
6.
I believe the first one starts at number 15, is that right?
No, 6.
6.
7.
Cassidy Geisey, 4th grade teacher, replacing Mrs. Harold.
7.
7, yeah. What else we have?
9.
Hannah Harris, Chelsea Lawrence,
16.
Carrie Robinson, and Stephanie Whitty is coming back as a 2nd grade teacher.
Jessica should be on there. Jessica Green.
She was
Please say
7.
Robinson.
He mentioned she was number 7.
Just making sure.
Yeah, Jessica Green, yeah.
Welcome.
I apologize.
Don't feel it's fine.
I was just telling
We
you.
were both sweating this week.
Any questions about the personnel agenda?
I don't. I'll make a motion to accept the personnel agenda.
I will second your motion.
All those in favor? Aye.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for attending. Putting your name to your face is always so
I've never attended like when I've been up here before, but I know it just, I was like, I really wanted to be here, so thanks for
thank you.
having me. I'm very excited.
So now that you're officially on board,
Yeah.
do you give us a little lowdown, a little history for the board?
Yeah, I went into year 13 of teaching. I spent my first 3 years in Fort Wayne Community teaching 6th grade for the first 2 years, and then I lived with a group of kids and did 7th grade language arts and social studies. So I not only lived, but some of them I had twice a day, which was it was a great group though. And then I spent 3 years at Norwell teaching 9th grade and 11th grade English, and then I've been with 7th graders for the last 6 years in Southwest Allen. Yeah. Now I'm here and I'm so excited.
Thank you so much.
She's gonna do our split, so she'll be language, or 9th grade English and 8th grade social studies.
I'm excited that I'm split.
Thank you.
I am.
Now you can sit down if you want to, or
It-
you're welcome to
It
stay.
was lovely to meet all of
Thank
you.
you.
But it's really nice to meet all of you. Thank you so much. Okay,
Thanks,
sounds
Annette.
good. See you later.
See ya, thanks Jessica.
Take a break from her house.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are always so nice tonight.
Here we go. Thanks.
Thank you.
No legislative report.
All right, so new business.
Yes, next one, new business. We are asking for you to approve a slight increase in lunch pricing, roughly 5 cents across the board. Elementary lunches increase from $2.45 to $2.50. Breakfast will increase from $1.60 to $1.65. And then at the junior senior high school, lunch prices will increase from $2.85 to $2.90, and breakfast will increase from $1.60 to $1.65.
There was a note in the report she handed in, regarding some equipments.
Yes.
Well, I know we replaced a couple chillers a couple of years ago. Is there anything else that's on the radar that we should know about?
Yes, unfortunately, we have, as you can imagine, most of the equipment in our kitchens are getting older. And we have some portable warmers and pass-through warmers that just seem to, they're at their end of their life. Wayne continuously, somewhat on, it seems like a regular basis, has to go in there and fix this or replace this because a switch or some panel went out or something along those lines. But Wayne is a very handy man and keeps those things up and running. But those things are on our radar along with the dishwasher. As you can imagine, all that equipment is starting to show its age. But everything is still functional, still usable. It just takes some TLC every now and then.
Sure. Are we looking at building that into a budget, kind of on a piece by piece over time, like the classroom stuff?
Yeah, our cafeteria kind of runs as its own little business.
Right.
So, yes, to answer your question, those are things that will be addressed as they need to be.
Right.
But, yeah.
One nickel at a time.
One nickel at a time, that's
right.
right. That's right.
I think that's very efficient on the pricing with the cost of everything. So kudos to them for keeping it where it is.
Yeah, with the food going up
Yeah.
as much as it is, Mrs. Elise does an excellent job of shopping around and getting the best pricing for us.
Mhm.
Any questions about new business 5.1 cafeteria report?
I make a motion we accept the cafeteria report and approve the prices.
All those in favor? Aye.
Next is just the first reading of the Emergency Preparedness and Crisis Intervention Plan. I can tell you, Mr. Gunther has worked very hard on this. He actually was involved in an audit not too long ago, and we got glowing remarks because of his hard work. But again, just a first review. I don't think there's anything too earth-shattering changes on that, if I remember right.
No, the highlights of the changes, nothing drastic, but like Dr. Boyd said, it came directly from our audit with the Department of Homeland Security, so it was actually really cool timing there in May where we were able to walk through, and so some minor changes in there.
again, all these first readings we'll bring back to you in July for a second reading and ask for your approval of that.
Okay.
Next, we have the first reading of the Cherubusco Junior Senior High School 2026-2027 Student and Family Handbooks. Have any questions on those? Ms. Hirsch, anything you want to share?
we made a bunch of changes, but I made the little memo that kind of guided, so hopefully you guys could follow along. A lot of it was really duplicates, like if it was in one area and not in the other, and then you read it here and it wasn't worded quite the same, so it was a lot of fixing language and then attendance and cell phones. Past that, I tried to spell out in each category.
Thank you. Next is the first reading of the Cherubusco Junior Senior High School 2026-2027 Athletic and Extracurricular Handbooks for students and parents. Again, we'll be bringing this to you for final approval.
Any questions?
I have a motion, or we don't?
Not yet, yeah.
Not yet. Next.
Next one we are going to ask for your blessing on,
Okay.
and that's approval of a 3% raise for non-certified salary scheduled employees. This is the same percentage raise that teachers are going to receive this coming fall as well.
Any questions? I'll make a motion to accept the salary schedule for non-certified staff this year.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye.
We do not have any other business. However, we do have first reading of Mr. Clark's favorite Neola policy, volume 28-2. So, again, just first reading to keep us up to date and current.
Alright, so, now we're on to the last public comment. Wait, this one. Swimming. And we had no one sign up again, so we are good to skip that. Board member administrative comments?
Principals reports?
I'd like to personally thank Susan for the time and effort she's put into me the last month.
Absolutely. Happy to pass the torch.
Curriculum report?
Did you have? No, I'm just,
Okay.
happy to hear. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We are wrapping up the year and kind of launching into the next, so we filled out our pre-app for our federal grants, and our reading plan got submitted today. Super grateful for the staff that walked in the parade on Saturday. That was a lot of fun.
My t-shirt's the cutest.
They are.
Oh my gosh,
I know, I
it's
love
so
it.
great.
Susan, you're going out. We finally got a shirt that you.
I know.
But no, it was a lot of fun. So thank you to those who showed up, and it was good to see our students and their parents too. I too wanted to give a shout out to Susan. So you will be very missed. Thank you for onboarding me, helping me run my role as well in the last 2 years, and I will be very grateful to you for all that, and you leave just a little bit of sparkle. It's been dream, so thank you.
Yeah, of course, thank you.
I'd like to share just a real quick summer construction update on some of the projects we've got going on. Afterwards, I'd be more than happy to take you through the building if you'd like to see firsthand. But our HVAC has been started for the elementary air conditioning in the gym. Really, the last day teacher day, they were in here tearing down ceilings and moving on that process. They got, for the most part, all the piping in, holes through the walls, and hanging. So that's moving along quite well. Second grade restrooms, they've demoed those for the most, pretty much. I still got some tile they have to remove, but they've been in there working for the last couple of, ever since school got up, for the most part. We got 2 classrooms that are getting new carpet, and one's getting new ceiling, but both are getting painted. Those are moving along as well. I can tell you, Chris Landrum, the gentleman we hired to replace Joel, has been busy patching walls and things like that. It's not just spackling because they're metal walls, so it's a little bit trickier. It looks like he's doing body work on a car. They are coming out not looking very nice and very smooth, and they'll be nice when that room gets all done. That was the old computer lab at one time, and had big permanent desks type in it, and shelving on the wall and things like that. So it's going to look like a classroom when it's all said and done, traditional classroom again. And then I know Mr. Kilgore's been busy with scoreboards. I believe baseball scoreboard scheduled to go in any time, but the football scoreboard should be here last week of July, first week of August to be installed. So those are some of the projects that we have going on. That's it.
And thank you, Susan. I hope retirement is wonderful for you. Thank you so much for all you did. I want to say shout out to all of our state track qualifiers. They rocked it, Weston on especially, bringing a lot of good attention to this little old Wesco. Archery goes to Worlds this weekend. Mine's not going, she's a middle schooler, but the elementary team going there is pretty fantastic. Talking to Toby about it this weekend, I swear he almost got teary-eyed. He's like so stoked, and that's so great. So
where are they at?
They'll be in Florida.
Okay.
Daytona Beach.
Daytona Beach, yeah.
Wanted to go wrong one.
And he said out of 24 who qualified, only go. So they're going to have 21 kids there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's like phenomenal. And he said like between driving, flying, or whatever, they got 21 of the 24 kids there. Yeah. And welcome to all our new staff. That is super exciting, and I'm happy to have everybody.
I too wish the archery team good luck. It's great. One of the great things that happens here. I love that motto. And congrats to Weston and everybody that plays well there. And one of the great things we have is Susan, thank you for your time here. The district is better off because you've been here.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So you're one of the great things, and you're leaving us in great shape. So have fun on your farm.
Thank you. I want to thank the staff. Kind of kudos to what Dr. Boyd was saying. It can be a long school year at times. I think parents, it feels like it flies by. But it was a great year from start to finish. So thank you to all of our staff for all they do, from the smallest piece that makes a difference to the biggest gestures. So. Also, congrats to our track team for being able to be at state. Is awesome, and for Weston being our first state winner for Cherokee. That's awesome to see him in the history books. Also, kudos to Doc. He put on a kind of an independent track meet this past Friday for all ages, and that was fun to see the younger kids, from itty bitty all the way up to see some of our seniors come to help put on the track meet. So it was pretty cool to see all of that. So thanks to Doc for doing that and realizing those younger kids like that opportunity as well. And summer weights and speed camp and all the stuff they have going on, that's awesome because it keeps our kids engaged, we'll put it that way. Instead of sitting on devices and getting in trouble over the summer and not sleeping in bed all day, it gets mom up early to drop them off. Softball, baseball, golf, and tennis, great seasons for all of them. Congrats to them. Archery on World, that was great to hear about, and I'm glad we had so many of those kids be able to go. Mr. Gunter, thanks for all that you've done for safety. It's noticed. It's noticed in our community when we do the different drills and things like that here. It's cool to hear about and know that we're a rising star when it comes to that. So thanks for the time and effort you put into that. I agree. Whoever coordinated the parade, you guys looked great. It's always fun to see our staff and teachers there. It's often a surprise when you're not expecting it. But to see everybody there, it was just fabulous to be part of the community and see that. Also, congratulations to the new staff. Everybody has said it, and I will echo it, but you have been an asset to us, Susan. We're going to miss you. Troy's got some big shoes to fill. But thank you for everything you've done. We didn't want it to go unnoticed, so I had to get here before you and surprise you with your so thank you.
Thank you.
Happy retirement.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Gorgeous.
You got cake too. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you, guys.
You're very
I appreciate all of you guys and allowing me to be a part of the school system. It's been great.
With that. We have a meeting for July 20th, we're going to move it to July 13th. Correct. So Monday, July 13th will be our next meeting, and this adjourns our regular Monday, June 15th board meeting at 6:15.